Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and welcome the 2026 graduating class of Lewisville High School.
Thank you. Thank you. Please continue standing, and gentlemen, remove your caps if you're able for the presentation of the colors led by our NJROTC cadets under the direction of Captain John Markley and Gunnery Sergeant Jason Gold. Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner.
Left, right, okay, Oh, left, face. Present. Colors. Present. Carry. Post. Ready. Cut. Right. Face. Forward. March. Left.
Please be seated.
Each year, a number of our graduates set aside other opportunities that may await them and make the decision to serve our country as a part of the United States Armed Forces. We are proud of every graduate who becomes a contributing member to our society, but we owe a debt of gratitude to the brave men and women who dedicate their lives to our country. I've always admired and respected graduates who join the military. Class of 2026 who will serve in the U.S. Armed Forces, please rise to be recognized. We would also like to recognize and thank all current and former military members here this morning. If you are a veteran or currently serving in our military, please stand and let us recognize you. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for Lewisville High School's class of 2026. Today, we get to celebrate our last step and final moments together as fighting farmers. This class has made many memories over the past 4 years that we will all cherish, and one day share with our children and grandchildren. It truly has been an honor to play a part in the Long Maroon line throughout the years with all of you. As we begin our graduation and our final time together, I ask that anyone that would like to join me in prayer, please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing the class of 2026 teen night today for our graduation. We thank you for our time here together, for all the friends we have made, for all the days of laughter and fun, and for all the times of great discovery and learning. Thank you to those who have given their energy and skill so that we can graduate today. Our teachers and mentors, our family and loved ones, for they have been stepping stones for our success. As this chapter in our lives closes, so a new one begins, I pray that you continue to push us in the direction you want our lives to go. I pray that in moments of stress, anxiety, or fear, you will comfort and guide us. Lord, I pray you keep us safe and happy in the years ahead. In your name we pray, amen.
Seniors, today is our day. the day everything changes and we graduate from high school. This ceremony celebrates our many years of dedication, successes, and achievements. We, the Lewisville High School class of 2026, are united forever this day. We wear our maroon graduation gowns and caps to represent our academic achievements, and we wear our maroon and white tassels to symbolize our transition from candidate to graduate. So, for the next couple of hours, let's enjoy this time together and make it a lasting memory.
We'd like to thank the people who are here for us today, the ones who have motivated us, the teachers who have encouraged and challenged us, the friends who have stayed by our side, and most importantly, our family. You have all helped us reach this point and finally walk across the graduation stage. Thank you for preparing us into going into this wonderful world to chase our hopes and dreams. It is now my pleasure to welcome our Lewisville High School principal, Mr. Jim Baker.
Thank you, Callie. As principal of Lewisville High School, I'd like to welcome all of you, and I'd like to introduce our stage guests. Please hold your applause until I have announced each of them. Please stand, stage guests, and remain standing as I call your name. Lewisville ISD Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Lori Rapp. The 2025-26 Lewisville Independent School District Board of Trustees, Board President, Jenny Prosnick. Board Vice President, Catherine Sells. Board Secretary, Dr. Sheila Taylor. Board Member, Michelle Alcatib. Board Member, Dr. Stacy Barker. Board Member, Allison Lasan. Board Member, Madison Lopez. And newly elected board member, Paige Dixon. Lewisville ISD District Leadership, Deanne Bay, General Counsel. Melissa Cobb, Chief Human Resource Officer. Dr. Leslie Garicani, Chief Technology Officer. Jeffrey Kosh, Chief Student Services Officer. Dr. Shauna Miller, Chief of Staff. Scott Rare, Chief Financial Officer. Will Skelton, Chief of High Schools. Chantel Upshaw, Chief of Middle Schools. And Lewisville High School Harmon Principal, Rachel Flanders. LHS Kilo Principal, Stephanie Gore. Our counselors on stage, Maria Ortiz, our lead counselor, and Claudia Smith, counselor. Number 1 from the class of 2026, valedictorian Gia Baunuin. Number 2 from the class of 2026, salutatorium Brooke Junkie. Student body senior class officers are also on stage. Please stand as I call your name. President Connect Rodriguez. Vice President Samantha Munoz. Secretary Mark Yonda. Treasurer, Karis Williams. Project Officer and number 10 in this graduating class, Sophia Wong. Historian, Yuritsa Camillo. Historian, Belinda Sung. LISD Liaison, Johanna Garcia. Community Service Officer, Jennifer Nino. Multicultural Officer, Callie Rios. School Service Officer, Ayomide Ogunkua. School Service Officer, Imogen Swanbeck. Thank you for over 3,000 hours of service to Lewisville High School and our community. And thank you, yes, absolutely. Thank you to our opening speaker, number 4 in the class, Augusta Udabor. And finally, our graduation announcers, Stu Hollowell and Isabel Ramirez. Thank you, stage guests. I'd like to also recognize some of our special guests, including our Lewisville feeder principals in attendance today. From our middle schools, Dr. Stephanie Hall, representing Durham Middle School. Dr. Bradley Willie, Huffines Middle School. LaShondra Wilson, DeGan Elementary School. Lakshmi Valdez, Lewisville Elementary School. Felicia Curry, Vickery Elementary School. Courtney Evans, Lily J. Jackson Early Childhood Center. I would also like to recognize our graduation coordinator, Blair Green, and senior class advisor, Daniel Moser. Thank you so much. There's an awful lot that goes in today, so thank you guys very, very much. Our remaining top 10 in this graduated class are seated in the front row. Please stand as I call your name. Hyun Kim, number 3. Number 5, Gabriel Paez Chicas. Number 6, Sergio Garcia. Number 7, Donovan Smith. Number 8, Ebenez Thomas. And number 9, Zimran Khan. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you guys so much. Graduating seniors ranked number 11 through 20. It is such a fine line. We'd like you to stand as well so that we can recognize you. Numbers 11 through 20 in the graduating class, please stand up. Thank you. Thank you to our Lewisville High School assistant principals on the floor with our graduates from the main campus. Monica Story, associate principal. Assistant principals Sunny Dack, Nathan Hawes, Lauren Johnson, Dr. Lionel Soto, and Jaden Wright. From Harmon, we have Dr. Christine Hinkle, Letitia McGee, James Olinsky, Sean Sheehan, and Adriana Zavala. And from Killow, we have Melanie Lowry, Dr. Melvin Owens, and Ashlyn Straw. I'd like to thank some very special people who have helped the graduates get here today, and that's our Lewisville High School counselors and teachers. You have truly made a difference in the lives of these young adults. And Lewisville High School counselors and teachers, please stand so we can give you a round of applause. Thank you for what you do. Every single day for the kids. And today certainly would not be possible without parents, grandparents, guardians, and families of our seniors. Thank you so much for your support, not only of your graduating children and family members and friends, but for the school at Lewisville High School and LASD. Your support makes it work. It makes it happen. We love you so much for that. And give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody plays a part in today. Now please welcome your senior class president, Connect Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. Baker. Good morning, faculty, administrators, families, friends, and of course, our distinguishing class of 2026. I am Connect Rodriguez, and I am beyond blessed and honored to be among the graduating class of 2026. First, I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to the people that made me the person I am today. My mom, mi ama, a living symbol of love who I can always count on, and who has always been there for me on my side no matter what. My dad, mi papa, whose courage and determination have motivated me to become just as strong and resilient. To my grandma, mi abuela, a person who never fails to care and love, who's always there for me and who always makes sure my stomach is full. To my grandpa, mi abuelo, whose technique and support have guided me on how to function in this chaotic world. To my aunts and uncles, whose success have always been a compass towards who I want to become. And finally, to you, the class of 2026, whose characteristics have inspired my own, whose determination and selflessness has inspired me to become more like you all. You know, throughout middle school, I was a quiet, relatively introverted person who was often afraid of socializing. But when high school began, I yearned for the high school experience every movie portrayed. An abstract experience filled with school pride and charitable moments, with people dancing on tables while singing musicals. So I made a promise to myself, knowing these will be my final years of formal education, to make the most of every opportunity, to have as few regrets as possible, and to be brave enough to try new things. Looking back, I realized I may have set an unrealistic standard for myself. Naturally, I did experience a few regrets along the way, and I unfortunately didn't get to be one of those people dancing on tables during sea lunch. But instead of those regrets holding me back, those moments become motivation. They push me to strive better, and in doing so, helped me shape who I am today. Social labels slowly became meaningless. AP classes turned into challenges that I was ready to take on instead of something to fear. And high school became a place where I learned and where I could depend on my friends, teachers, and mentors, people who helped me guide me towards becoming the best version of myself I could be. I've learned the value of friendship, the meaning of being loved and cherished, and the value of being together. From the anxiety of our first class to feeling the relief of the bell ringing during fourth period, we have all walked the same hall together for 1,389 days. I have learned to cherish these memories. 1,062 graduates today may have a different story of those days. Some of you may have cherished it like me, or maybe you're counting the days until graduation. But what is undeniable is throughout these years, you have learned what makes you, you. Your passion, your curiosity, your skill. We can say we have truly learned more than we have ever thought we would. Even when we weren't as passionate in the classroom, our collective ambition towards something greater continued to drive us forward. We have strived to inspire the people that look up to us, even as we demonstrate there's no single clear route towards success. We didn't just learn the basics of algebra, but we learned who we wish to be and who we wish to surround ourselves with. Even if it's just our friends and families, it is undeniable we have caused an impact. Take inspiration from who you have become, just like I have, and use it to continue to do more. Explore the world that surrounds you. Be eager to surround yourself with. Visit Rome's ruins. Visit the beautiful mountains in Colorado. Explore the world's cultures. Keep learning who you want to become. Because though you spent 13 years learning, you still have so much to learn. Now, before I leave today, I would like for you to remember this. Whenever I find myself in a rough place reminiscing about the past for comfort, or drowning myself in nostalgia, I remember a quote from a book I read in my 8th grade year. Enjoy it, because it's happening. Don't let yourself drown in the possibilities. Don't look back wishing it was different or wishing you've never grown up, because you are here to see yourself become who you always dreamed of, here to cherish every moment of your life, here to create new memories you will be glad you have enjoyed when you're 100 years old. Be in the moment, and don't be afraid to be yourself. Finally, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget the sacrifices your parents made. Don't forget the sacrifices you made. Congratulations to you, the Lewisville High School class of 2026, and God bless you all. Now, please welcome our choir under the direction of Mr. Steve DeCrow singing Little Blue by Jacob Collar.
Little blue, be my shelter, be my cradle, be my womb, be my boat, be my river, be the stillness of the moon. If I could, I'd go with you to a place I never knew. In your eyes, so dark and open, there's a light that leads me back to you. You're not so far away, I hear you say, you'll never walk alone.
Thank you. Thank you, LHS Choir. We live in a world today where many graduates work hard to achieve success and become well-rounded leaders. An academic leader is a visionary, is articulate, is intelligent, is a team player, is a visionary, leads by example, and should have the courage of conviction. Our top two academic leaders, Ya Bao Nguyen and Brooke Jonke, excel in the classrooms and also in extracurricular groups. We are proud of these two very well-rounded graduates and know we will continue to see greatness in their lives. We will now hear from our salutatorian and valedictorian. First, please welcome Brooke Jonke, our salutatorian.
Thank you. Good morning to the administration, staff, families, friends, and the class of 2026. Before I begin, I'd like to thank all of those who helped me become the woman I am today. To my mom and dad, thank you for your constant support, patience, and advice. You both are my greatest role models. I'd be lost without you. To my older sisters, Faith and Emily, thank you for the laughs, the cries, and being built-in best friends who I wouldn't trade for the world. The best gift Mom and Dad ever gave me was you guys. To my teachers, who made an impact on me and my peers, both inside and outside of the classroom, thank you to Miss McKay, Miss Moody, Miss Psyche, Miss Counts, Mr. Cormack, Miss Driscoll, Mr. Hamilton and Hollowell, and all of the rest of the wonderful teachers at LHS. Teachers, never forget how much of an impact you have on your students. And thank you to everyone I have had the pleasure of calling a friend these past 4 years. Each and every one of you have been a huge part of my journey. You know who you are. Now, I know graduation speeches are supposed to have some groundbreaking wisdom and lessons about life, which I, in all honesty, had trouble with when drafting this speech. Because how am I, an 18-year-old, supposed to tell a crowd of my 18-year-old classmates how to live life? But I think if there's one lesson I could share with you all, it's that the people around you matter much more than you realize. There's a saying that goes, you are who you hang out with, which sounds exactly like the kind of advice your mom gives you when she thinks someone is a bad influence, but honestly, she's kind of right. The people around you shape the way you think, grow, and see yourself over time. And I don't just mean in school, but in all parts of life. A good support system can be anything. Friends, family, teammates, teachers, hobbies, just people or things that you can rely on when life is hard or overwhelming. And I think that matters because growing up can be strange sometimes. For the past 4 years, it's difficult to ignore the constant pressure to figure ourselves out. We're asked what we want to do for the rest of our lives before most of us even know who we truly are. But the truth is, nobody has their life figured out at 18, and honestly, I think that's kind of comforting. Nobody will suddenly become completely certain of their future the moment they walk across this stage and get their diploma. Most people are still learning as they go and probably will be for a very long time. And while achievement is important, I don't think people talk enough about how important it is to have support while you're figuring those things out. Not people who make you feel like you constantly need to prove yourself, but people who make you feel seen and capable. People who push you to grow while still making life fun. For me, one of those people is our valedictorian, Ya Bao Catherine Nguyen. We met in 6th grade, which means she's witnessed almost every single embarrassing phase of my life for the past 7 years, and somehow still decided to stick around. She's one of the funniest, smartest, and kindest people I know, but more than that, she constantly pushes me to be better. Not in any competitive way, but in a way that makes me want and expect more from myself. I wouldn't be standing here on this stage as your salutatorian without our friendship. And while I joke that I will sneak into her suitcase when she eventually takes on the world at UT Austin, I will truly miss seeing her face every day. But ultimately, I think my best friend being the valedictorian is proof that surrounding yourself with good people works pretty well, if I do say so myself. I've had such a blast growing up with her, and I know she'll be a friend for life. And with that, I think many of us will realize years from now that the people around us are what made school meaningful in the first place. Not our GPA, definitely not our class rank, not the petty arguments and drama that felt world-crushing at the time. What we'll remember is each other. The conversations before and oftentimes during class, laughing when we were absolutely not supposed to be laughing, random moments that somehow became inside jokes for years, the teachers who care about us as people first and students second, the friends who made even the most stressful days in classes feel manageable. Those memories are what will actually stay with us. And yet, I know not everyone's high school experience looked like mine. Some people found their group immediately. Some are probably still figuring that out. But I hope that after today, wherever life takes us, we keep looking for people who make us feel understood, supported, and motivated to become better versions of ourselves. I hope you guys find yourselves a Catherine. Because success is great, achievements are great, but they mean a lot less when you have nobody to celebrate them with. And so, as we all move into the next stage of our lives, whether it's college, work, the military, or still figuring that part out, I hope we remember that it's okay to need people. I hope we build friendships and communities that make life feel a little less overwhelming and a little more meaningful. And just as importantly, I hope we become those people for someone else too. And finally, even though some of us spent most of high school surviving purely on energy drinks, stress, and TikTok doom scrolls, we made it. And most importantly, we didn't make it alone. So congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you to everyone who helped us become the people we are today. Thank you. And please welcome to the podium our LHS valedictorian, Ya Bao Nguyen.
Good morning, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. First, I would like to say my thanks. Thank you to my parents for always being there to support me. Thank you to my family for always being people I can rely on. Thank you to my teachers for always doing their best to guide me. Thank you to the prodigies for toughing it out with me through all these years. And thank you to you, Brooke Janke, for always remaining by my side, even now, as we are about to walk this stage together. Now, I wouldn't be completely honest with y'all if I say that I'm not incredibly nervous to be standing up here today. I spent the better part of this month trying to figure out what to say, and I originally wanted to come up with something inspirational, something that would make you all lean in and think, wow, she really has her life together. But at the end of the day, I'm only as qualified to give life advice as any one of y'all sitting down in front of me right now. I'm not a public speaker, I'm not some profound philosopher, and I definitely don't have life figured out at 18 years old. So I'm not going to stand up here and pretend like I do. So instead, I'd like to share something that our parents, teachers, and almost every adult in our lives have been telling us for years, that high school will be the best time of our lives. Now that statement right there has always made me a little bit mad. Not because high school was so horrible or anything. I'm generally happy about my experience here, and I've made some of my best memories from this place. Football games, late night drives, spontaneous food runs, and sitting in the parking lot for hours just talking. Yes, I would say that I had fun. But to say that this is the best that it gets, not only is that frustrating, that's terrifying. Because you see, for the first 3 years of my high school career, I spent most of my time just waiting. Waiting for the day to end, waiting for my shift to end, waiting for Friday, waiting for summer. Then summer would get here and somehow I'd spend most of it waiting for school to start again. And I think most of you guys here can relate to this experience as well. And I don't know about you, but for me, all of this waiting has truly gotten me nowhere. We are only teenagers, yet we've already mastered the art of wishing our time away. We treat our present like a chore and our future like a reward. We keep telling ourselves that we'll be happy once we reach the next best thing, but the next best thing is a moving target. So because of that, and in honor of the recent Artemis II mission, I'd like to share with you guys one of my favorite quotes, one that I've only recently started following this year. Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. End quote. Years from now, you're not going to remember every assignment you turned in or every grade that you got, but you will most likely remember the opportunities you were too scared to miss, and you'll definitely remember the memories you chose not to miss. Life doesn't pause until you feel ready for it. So why wait? Why spend your whole life waiting until you feel ready enough, or confident enough, or successful enough to actually live it? Get in the rocket ship. Now, obviously, I'm not saying every decision should be impulsive. Sometimes the risk should be calculated. But I'd rather take the risk than spend my whole life wondering what would have happened if I didn't. I don't want to be 50, 60 years old telling myself, I really wish I had done that. I want to be able to tell my kids and my grandkids that I can't believe I ever did that. Nostalgia is the most overlooked commodity that every single person has the luxury to have. To crave your own memories is proof that you're living a life to be proud of. So why wait to start making them? In a letter to his younger brother, famous painter Vincent van Gogh wrote, "If I am worth anything later, I am worth something now. For wheat is wheat, even if people think it is grass in the beginning." I think a lot of us spend too much time treating ourselves like we're still waiting to become important. Like our lives don't really start until some future version of ourselves finally has it all together. We spend so much time trying to become somebody that we forget we already are somebody while it's happening. So if high school really is only such a small percentage of our lives, then I don't want whatever this is to be the best part. You can't add days to your life, but you can always, always add life to your days. I want there to be so much more ahead of us. I want us to find the things we love doing. I want us to build lives we're proud of. And I want us to stop waiting so much for life to finally start. Because one day, these people will become old pictures in our camera rolls. These moments will become stories we tell years from now. And I hope when we look back at this part of our lives, we can say that we were actually there for it. Don't wait for the perfect moment to take a risk. Don't wait for the real world to start before you decide to be happy. Why wait to shoot for the moon when there are footprints already there? Class of 2026, you are worth something right now. Stop waiting for the next best thing and start adding life to the days you have. Thank you.
Thank you and great job, guys. Y'all were awesome. Dr. Rapp, I am pleased to present to you the Lewisville High School senior class of 2026. There are 1,063 exceptional seniors before us. I have verified that each of these seniors has met the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and the Lewisville Independent School District and should be awarded their diploma or certificate at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Baker. To you, the Lewisville High School class of 2026, please know that we are very proud of your accomplishments. We look forward to even greater achievements in your future. Congratulations. Ms. Prosnick and the LISD Board of Trustees, Mr. Baker has verified that these students are eligible to receive their diploma or certificate. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Lewisville Independent School District Board of Trustees, I certify them. Their diplomas or certificates are to be granted at this time.
Yabao Catherine Wynn, Brooke Ann Johnke, Hyun Kim, Augusta Udabor, Gabriel Josue Paz Chicas, Sergio Ivan Garcia, Donovan Thomas Smith, Ebenez Abraham Thomas, Zimran Ryan Khan, Sophia Grace Wong, Madison Mary Fennell, Grayson Powell Kosh, Shimmery Ozor, Chloe James Hoskins, Delaney May Ryburn, Tiana Michelle Harvey, Aiden Joseph Garrett, Yanet Onacio Avellana, Alaric Javon Pollard, Kenneth Rodriguez, Samantha Isabella Munoz, Mark Christian Yanda, Karis Sidney Hope Williams, Yuritsa Camillo, Belinda Data Sung, Joanna Lisette Garcia, Jennifer Nino, Kaylee Rios, Ayodime Ogunkoya, Imogen Natalie Swanbeck, Danica Elaine Barros, Jenny Ming Nguyen Do, Lillian Marlene Wilhelm, Gabrielle Cheyenne Castle, Jonathan Foster Bird, Enrique Alejandro Uzcategui, Alberto Oliva Zapata, Leonardo Israel Gonzalez, Sumitra Ganesh Naidu, Jaden Zaire Horton, Tani Nicole Flores, Amuma Chelsea Aburagu, Annalise Brownwin Abundi's Right, Lucas Alfred Acab, Matthew Elias Acab, Jimena Valentina Acevedo, William Eduardo Acosta, Morelli Acuna Martinez, Adnan Ado, Amy Odette Aguado, Haley Sitzel Aguilar. Maria Victoria Aguilar Marino. Valerie Alacron Gutierrez. Edgar Alacron Gutierrez. Sabrine Amani Elathari. Mario Alejo Renteria. Tyrick Markeith Alexander. Kintravion Jeremiah Lamar Allen. Aaron Almanza Esquivel. Sofia Carolina Almarza. Antonella Isai Almendarez. Ali Alsakromi. Edgar Alvarado. Miguel Alejandro Alvarado. Emmanuel David Alvarado Borges. Sebastian Alonso del Kaiser Alvarez Crespo. Princess Akudo Amechi. Adon Allen Aman. Josue Joaquin Anaya. Anaya Grace Anderson. Kanye Cordell Anderson. Alyssa Demi Andrews. Maria Victoria Antonez Gomez. Yetzari Yurizi Apaiz Hernandez. Bricia Naomi Aparicio Lopez. Mark Anthony Aranguren Akaris. Piero Angelino Aranguren Rondon. Camden Kavan Archie. Christopher Ariano Alonso. Ileana Lisbeth Arenzas Longines. Crystal Lorena Ariciaga. Jesus Adrian Arredondo. Juan Cristobal Arriaga. Kaylee Marie Arroyo. Alexander Arroyo Lopez. Jennifer Ogonero Osoro. Aiden Sebastian Avelar. Daniela Alejandra Aya Noriaga. Catherine Lucia Ayala. Darette Alexandra Mendez. Gabriela Antonella Azuaje Quintero. Hope Ricardo Beza Ortega. Ariana Alana Bailey. Davion Jermel Bailey. Jaden Lynn Bainter. Reagan Noel Baird. Victoria Pilar Barbas Ciorolia. Diane Yumar Barbera Colina. Jairo Esteban Barbosa. Kaylee Bardahi Gonzalez. Daniel Barraza. Marabella Sole Barrero Rudas. Mary Carmen Barrientos Mendoza. Annie Barrios Medina. Gabriel Antonio Barrios Medina. Amy Alexandra Barrios Ortega. Kobe Allen Barron. Jasmine Melissa Bartlett. Danae Shanice Bassey. Kylie Elizabeth Bower. Emery Yoram Bautista. Marisol Sol Baz. Melody Rebecca Becerra Sanchez. Ethan Ray Beck. Natalia Julisse Becker. Tatum Renee Becker. Christian Ismael Beltran. Lucinda Demarie Beltran. Stephen Benavidez Jr. Noah Robert Burnett. Jordan Kavion Berliner. Hannah Michelle Bermudez Donates. Lady Mariani Bermudez Martinez, Carla Bernal, Anaya Marie Berry, Madison Olivia Berry, Junaid Bai, Roland Sengtong Bick, Gabriel Almonde Billings, Yasir Vontre Billingsley, Aubrey Venetia Lynn Birdsall, Gabrielle Aurora Bevins, Darren Anthony Black Jr., Thomas High Blair, Belinda Jocelyn Blancas, Luis Jose Blanco Gutierrez, Ashley Isabel Bonilla, Kylie Janeth Bonilla Bonilla, Angel Renee Bonilla Zalea, Jacavia Simone Bonner, John Thomas Burrell, Anthony Isaiah Borsello, Amelia Jalen Bortello Cortez, Rahab Khalil Naomi Bowers, Caleb Timius Bragg, Jackson Louise Broadway, Dominic Francisco Brightonich, Anaya Nevea Brewer, Aiden Michael Bryce, Jaden Brigden, Durans Brown Jr., DeVille Culian Brown, Jordi Alberto Buenaventura, Michael Scott Burchett, Samaya Renice Burton, Victoria Len Bush, Zion Amir Cade, Pedro Angel Caballero, Derek Cabriales, Angelina Elaine Calderon, Jacqueline Calixto, Gabriela Calixto Romero, Evelyn Yasmin Calviaro, Mariani Jose Camargo Almao, Alexis Camilo, Callie Giselle Camilo Jacinto, Kimberly Yamilet Canales Bonilla, Sophia Judith Canales Gary, Arlette Olivia Canterbury, Miguel Angel Cantorin Gonzalez, Micaela Trinidad Cantu, Daniela Giselle Carbajal, Braden Cruz Carballido, Alfonso Cardoza Mendoza, Mariani Valeria Carrasquel Fuentes, Kylie Joy Carrasquillo, Nathaniel Aiden Christian Carell, Damian Alejandro Carrillo, Rodrigo Placencia Carrillo, Siani Anaidu Carter, Hyman Casas Camara, Lucas Aaron Cash, Evelyn Reyes Castaneda, Angel de Jesus Castellanos, Angela Beatriz Castillo, Lizzie Coroli Castro, Darlene Azucena Castro Perez, David Alejandro Cantano Romero, Jada Simone Caver, Ana Guadalupe Cepeda Sanchez, Jose Miguel Cepeda Silva, Stanley Van Byaktu, Van Rosu, Savannah Lee Champion Cooks, Demarie Tishan Chandler, Ethan George Chaveria, Angel Kane Javaria Leos, Emma Isabella Chavez, Daniel Chavez, Donna Paola Chavez Gomez, Alicia Ava Che, Everardo Chihuahua, Nija Nicole Chinwezi, Caroline Crishley Chiri Diaz, Ulielis Naomi Chio, Sophie Marie Crestman, Sophie Marie Christensen, Giuliani Cienega, Ashley Cisneros, Abisail Angel Class Acevedo, Tegan Deanne Klein, Devin Jacob Clive, Zion Christopher Coley, Elijah Kamal Collins, Julio Javier Colmenares Hernandez, Alan James Randall Compton, Lizzie Anai Compton, Tatiana Ariel Connerson, Emmanuel Contreras, Lenis Gabriel Contreras Lopez, Highness Asico Cordero, Christian Alonzo Cordero Soto, Jazari Marie Cormier, Kira Marie Cornish, Kevin Joshua Cornish, Gabriela Corona, Nicholas Owen Coronati, Naomi Arlene Coronilla, Mary Linda Cortez, Corelli Cortina, Jermisha Craig, Shania Amir Craig, Evan Paul Cramsey, Free Dariel Cravanas, Anthony Ray Crenshaw, Andrea Damaris Cruz, Daniela Alondra Cruz, Jacqueline Villanueva Cruz, Miguel Angel Cruz, Daniela Paula Cruz Garcia, Jose Santiago Cruz Hernandez, Evelina Rosemary Culpepper, Caden Michael Culpepper, Trinity Elijah Dade, Jason Howard Taylor Darden, Trenton Elijah Darden, Andrea Davila, Dylan Tishawn Davis, Joaquin Samir Davis, Zamaya Alexia Dawson, Chloe Marie de la Cruz, Samara Anai de la Rosa, Cesar Luis de la Rosa Reyes, Joshua Carr de Rosio, Ashley de Santiago, Malachi Jamor Dean, Isabel Rose del Toro, Daniel de Demetrio Villegas, Sienna Lara Diaz, Isabel Marie Diaz, Susan Valeria Diaz, Yahir Alexis Diaz, Esmeralda Erica Diego Camilo, Caden Joseph Diglia, Kaylee Zimi Nawe Dicombe, Tomik Devon Dinkins, Shedrick Lemon Dixon Jr., Landry Elijah Reveille Dominich, Jose Manuel Dominguez, Raul Dominguez, Sarai Isabel Dominguez, Marlon Yer Dominguez Bahena, Miriam Naomi Dominguez Eusebio, Ana Francisca Dominguez Luis, Jolibeth Itzel Dominguez Sylvester, Addison Rochelle Donnell, Jordan Janae Downley, Jack Cole Downs, Neomar Jose Duarte Mosqueda II, Omar Alberto Duarte Mosqueda, Tiana Nicole Dunbar, Holly Pilar Duran, Isaac Nicholas Duran, Megan Michelle Devarsnak Irvin, Redate Edens, Emma Marie Elizondo, Aiden Cruz Enriquez, Hector Pablo Enriquez, Erica Lynn, Marianes Ademar Micaela Escalena Martinez, Samuel Escobar, Rodrigo Alonso Escobar Teroni, Kimberly Escobedo, Marvin Daniel Espinal Romero, Rosie Ray Espino, Andreas Emeterio Espinoza. Angel Espinoza. Priscilla Victoria Espinoza. Montserrat Esquivel. Sofia Curry Esquivel. Jasmine Estrada Garcia. Jocelyn Estrada Garcia. Riley Daniel Fagan. Amaya Paris Farmer. Camilla Faustino. Marquise Edward Fernandez. Aaron William Fisher. Carla Sofia Flores Acondo. Xavier Rashad Fleming. Brian Jose Flores. Efren Junior Flores. Frankie Zev Flores. Johanna Flores. Eric Martin Flores Garcia. Mauricio Flores Leguizamo. Jorge Andres Flores Macerna. Thais Flores Sanchez. Erica Nayeli Fontanella Ortega. Jared Dale Frazier. Camilla Isabel Fuenmayor Megurza. Isabella Annette Fuentes. John Fulbright. Hayden Grace Fuller. Elizabeth Galarza. Marlon Paula Galeano. April Aliyah Gallegos. Christopher Gallegos. Demari Joanne Gullian. Jennifer Galvan. Yemileth Gamino. Maricari Garces Jimenez. Abril Alejandra Garcia. Alexander Leonel Garcia. Alondra Guadalupe Garcia. Diana Jasmine Garcia. Denise Garcia. Emmanuel Garcia. Jocelyn Areli Garcia. Catherine Garcia. William Alexis Garcia. Yoram Garcia. Stephen Joseph Garcia Bonilla. William Alexander Garcia Castillo. Joycer Daniel Garcia Fernandez. Sebastian Garcia Fernandez. Ameline Garcia Mondragon. Navia Marie Garcia McCrae. Julia Danielle Gardner. Nada Giselle Garminia Figueroa. Luis Arturo Garza. Adriana Cecilia George. Ava Mae Gervais. Princess Shanice Gibson. Brian Jose Gill. Allison Elizabeth Gilbert. Alan Fabrizio Jimenez. Lisandro Giordanella Suarez. Kinsey Elizabeth Gibson Booker. Aubrey Janae Gloria. Binta Penny Leigh Nays. Itzel Odina Godinez. Josue Godinez Salgado. Jasmine Gomez. Kamaya Ladon Gomez. Leslie Elizabeth Gomez. Oswellis de Jesus Gomez. John Angel Gomez Jimenez. Brian Gonzalez. Carlos Daniel Gonzalez. German Leva Gonzalez Jr. Leslie Gonzalez. Ileana Nicole Gonzalez. Katie Michelle Gonzalez Figueroa. Angel Javier Gonzalez Ibarra. Emmanuel Gil Gonzalez Martinez. David Alejandro Gonzalez Padua. Flor Marina Gonzalez Pajaro. Vianney Rosali Gonzalez Plata. Alessandro Antonio Gonzalez Torres. Chase Sebastian Grady. Charo Michelle Granados Dionisio. Jordan Tremaine Grant. Keegan Cole Grubbs. Ruben Joel Guardado. Jolie Shalene Guilford Johnson. Andrea Gillen. Sophia Mackenzie Gillen. Jacqueline Gutierrez, Sebastian Gutierrez, Aaron Jose Gutierrez Herrera, Lindsay Gutierrez Vargas, Sebastian Carlos Guzman, Sofia Valeria Guzman Colmenares, Aiden Jamarian Hall, Hibatula Olawalimi Hamid, Jada Lachey Hamilton, Regan Alexandria Hamilton, Angel Sichet Harlan, Kayla Ann Harper, Ramaya Nicole Harper, Jasmine Isabella Harrington, Justin Franklin Harvey, John Allen Haston, Jewel Danielle Hawkins, Amaya Brene Hasley, Zakaria Shante Hedrick, Elizabeth Lynn Helterbrand, Adasia Marie Henderson, Cade Samuel Hendricks, Alexis Rose Herman, Alex Pineda Hernandez, Daniel Hernandez, Denise Hernandez, Diego Ramon Hernandez, Esmeralda Denise Hernandez, Isaac Hernandez, Jocelyn Flor Hernandez, Jasmine Garciela Hernandez, Jair Rico Hernandez, Jose Pablo Hernandez, Matthew Lee Hernandez, Miley Hernandez, Samuel Hernandez, Valeria Nevea Hernandez, Valeria Hernandez, Vanessa Hernandez, Jimena Abigail Hernandez, Brianna Naomi Hernandez, Brittany Nicole Hernandez Amaya, Rosalinda Sitzel Hernandez Amaya, Jonathan Hernandez Arroyo, Giovanni Hernandez Guel, Jose David Hernandez Gutierrez, Brianel Fernanda Hernandez Montez, Vania Guadalupe Hernandez Ramirez, Diana Michelle Herart Gomez, Josue Herrera Soto, Aaron Michael Hill, Tanel Arthur Allen Hill, Markamus Hill, Gianna Abrielle Hillman, Brianna Renice Hines, Peng Hle, Samuel Van Ta Mung, Anan Biak Lang Nem, Ruth Zing Boy Nem, Mackenzie Michelle Hobbs, Isaiah Jaden Hollingsworth, Zentarius Slidell Hollis, Twyla Faith Holt, Devin Malik Horsley, Kenya Simone Houston, Caleb Jalen Howard, Hendricks Danger Hoyos, Shael Latrice Hunter, Angela Samira Hutchinson, Samantha Lynn Irusi, Jose Carlos Ibarra Arellano, Valeria Ibarra Diaz, Demita Abiyanu Ibe, Natalia Isidro, Jason Lynn Ivy Jr., Davion Marquise Jackson, Janae Arlene Jackson, Richard Darius Jackson, Tyrese LaShawn Jackson, Justice Lene Jacobson. Emily Jaimes. Jonathan Jimenez. Sofia Andrene Jimenez. Julian Jimenez Garcia. Juan Carlos Jimenez Hernandez. Bryant Jimenez Rios. Morgan Hope Crystalline Johnson. Torrin Channing Johnson. Troy Nicholas Johnson Jr. Braylon Michael Jones. Iviana Marie Jones. Nevea Desiree Jones. Kimberly Lorraine Juan Cisneros. Ivan Jareth Juarez Jr. Cindy Juarez Marino. Ashley Lorena Juca. Carlos Wabi Kamanda. Divine Wendy Ateem Kazadi. Orion Khan. Princeton Jamal King. Jalea Elaine Kennard. Amaria Anon Kirk. Wyatt Jackson Lee Knight. Maddox Cash Nippenberg. Yenelise Lago Perez. Awa Aishata La. Emily Rose Lancaster. Alcina Ivan Lara. Abdul Hamid Moyosoro Lawal. Leodarian Jeshan Lawrence. David Elijah Layton. Eric Theodore Lease. Alexander Luchuga Calixto. Ontario Dwayne Lee. Jacob Brian Lee. Isaiah Darcel Lewis. Jordan Elliott Lewis.
Christian Leva. John Sebastian Leva Jr. Chan Din Lian. Brennan Isaac Licona. Zaba Ling. Abel Lira. Eileen Loera. Edgar Alexis Lona Losa. Decarian Jacarlos London. McKenna Junine Looper. Javier Alberto Lopez. Juan Pablo Lopez. Kaylin Amber Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. Bessie Lisbeth Lopez Cortez. Violeta Lopez Hernandez. Marie Alexandra Lopez Moreno. Natalia Jacinto Lopez Valerio. Cedric Andre Lott Jr. Sion Marie Love Hernandez. Yuri Alexander Loyo Jr. Laura Lozano Lopez. Paul Azael Lucena Luna. Ángel Lugo. Jahaira Luis. Kimberly Luna. Eileen Itzel Machuca. Emia Marie Mack. Gerson Jared Madrid Guardado. Santiago Majeca Ochoa. Aiden Mai. Roxy Taylor Maldonado. Sophie Gail Maldonado. Valeria Maldonado. John Nun Liang Meng. Justin Jose Manjares. Roland Lee Manning III. Brianna Daniela Manso Lugones. Noel Marie Manuel. Andrea Calixto Marcos. Montserrat Marcial Marcos. Callista Noel Fisher Marcotte. Joel Marentes. Joanny Guadalupe Marines Gallegos. Jesus Salvador Marquez. James Lane Marshall. Ashton J. Martin. Samaje Terrell Martin. Alan Joel Martinez. Angel Gabriel Martinez. Brandon Martinez. Emily Yaricel Martinez. Jennifer Stephanie Martinez. Jose Isabel Martinez. Justin Ignacio Martinez. Kayleen Montserrat Martinez. Kevin Gerardo Martinez. Lucas Martinez. Máximo Emiliano Martinez. Oscar Eduardo Martínez. Valeria Martínez de Luna. Daniel Martínez Hernández. Amy Callum Martínez Ortiz. Isabel Martínez Reina. Rodrigo Josué Martínez Rivas. Nicholas Enrique Martínez Rueda. Giselle Martínez Benítez. Anthony Dylan Mateos. Aiden John Matthew. Braden Duncan Moss. Haley Marie Moss. Presley Jordan McBride. Ayana Destiny McAllister. Keyshawn McCarter. Malachi Ross McLennan. Rodney Micah McDade. Layla Roche McGinnis. Abigail Marie McIntyre. Kennedy Elise McKinnon. Lorena Mederos Jimenez. Max Benjamin Mejia. Yair Mejia Canadá. Danny Noreles Mejia Mejia. Chelsea Delaney Mejia Sosa. Giovanni Melchor. Mariana Melchor. Antonella Raquel Meléndez Morales. Jenna Ala Salim Melhem. Zion Melton. Anthony Willis Mendez. Daniel Mendez. Sebastián Giovanni Mendez. Samantha Gabriela Mendez Hernandez. Kaylee Elizabeth Mendez Muñoz. Fernando Miguel Mendoza. José Manuel Mendoza Aguero. Joel Martín Mendoza Díaz. Isaac Israel Menjivar Filomeno. Carol Isaac Mercado. Franco Valentino Mesía. Leilani Semara Mesa Campos. Maxwell Skylar McCamey. Ashlyn Monet Miller. Luis Naichiro Moca. Aidan Modragón Becerra. Giovanni Monsiváis. Santiago Israel Monsiváis Cerrato. Javier Alejandro Montaño López. Elizabeth Montellano. Salvador Montoya Jr. Jaden Rolando Mora. Ashley Marcos Morales. Christopher Morales. Ismael Antonio Morales. John Morales. Yasmín Morales. Heriberto Morales Gavino Jr. Devon Alexandro Moreno. Leonardo Moreno. Carlos Moreno Cruz. Sofía Valentina Morillo Ramírez. Jalea Anaya Doritha Morris. Breonna Danielle Morrison. Brigham McKenna Moss. Brigham. Jalen Jerome Moten. Deja Faye Lynn Moy. Trajan Xavier Mueller. Eliani Paula Mujica Perez. Adam Mulero. Julissa Chevy Munoz. Aiden Christopher Tillman Murphy. Grayson James Murray. Darwin Alexis Nájera Felipe. Andres Alexander Nanjaro Olivares. Anderson John Nash. Eddie Javier Natareno. Danai Navarro. Gregory Iquin Noah. Chloe Joan Nelson. Quentin McKinley Nelson. Robert Anthony Nelson III. Spencer James Nemchek. Haley Elizabeth New. Jose Miguel Newman Jr. Brian Minquan Nguyen. Julian Nguyen. Nguyen Duc Nguyen. Steve Wong Nguyen. Bai Nguyen. Angel Fernando Nieto Jr. Anthony Isaiah Nieto. Raja Wanji Ndue Zhao. Kaiser Rochelle Kuba. Sanaya Lene Norbert. David Noriega. Latriana Norman. Leah Trinae Norman, thank you. Jency Jose Nori Science. Kingston Josiah Norris Johnson. Achilles Nunez. Gustavo Nunez. Mia Victoria Nuño. Adoranque Anquila Nkwolo. Alexa Ochoa. Ashley Ochoa. Jonathan Olacio. Dominic Efren Olguin. Ignacio Oliva Mijares. Leslie Shailene Olivares. Jesus Daniel Olivares Calixto. Peace Oluwadurasimi Oliwatuyi. Estrella Cristiana Ontiveros. Georgina Isabela Ordóñez Olivar. Yamlis Carolina Ordóñez Olivar. Melanin Anaí Orozco Vázquez. Miranda May Orozco. Jessica Isabela Ortiz. Giselle Liliana Ortiz Funes. Maya Georgia Otara. Benyam David Owar. Rihanna Janelle Padillo. Devani Baez Amaya. Aaron Edward Pagankoff. McKinney LeMay Page. Evan Grant Palmer. Mang Yang Par. Mariam Nun Sui Len Par. Nun Lian Par. Phoebe Par. Rebecca Zing Ta Par. Ross Nun Ken Par. Chao Lei Par. Zing Dot Par. Diego Sebastián Parabire Muñoz. Cadence Aubrey Lynn Parr. Natalia Partida. Muhan Hiran Patel. Anthony Patlan. Paradise Janaya Paines. Brian Fawn Peak. Liliana Peña. Maya Sofia Penate Romero. Gabriel Bandat Peng. Gabriel. Alana Perez. Karen Elizabeth Perez. Vicente Alejandro Perez. Courtney Javon Perkins. Golden Lee Pham. Kevin Kevin Ovid Caleb Pichaya Kali. Priya Alexa Pina. Diana Rocio Pineda Vasquez. Laraya Armani Pinkard. Yosilanes Paula Pinto Brito. Ariadna Alejandra Plasencia Velázquez. Geraldine Solange Polanco. Camara Nicole Porter Jackson. Aviana Khaleesi Pouncy. Olivia Margaret Powell. Elia Jalen Preciado Eguía. Daniel Anthony Priniger. Valentin Prieto Licea. Braylon Javantes Prince. Braden Lee Pritchett. Emily Erin Poss. Shamaria Lee Quinney. Lency Melanie Quiros. Jade Lynn Raisley Guyton. Sabani Camino Ragston. Antonio Landon Ramirez. Autumn Dawn Ramirez. Felipe Andre Ramirez. Gabriela Divina Ramirez. Karen Yadira Ramirez. Marlene Ashley Ramirez. Melanie Nicole Ramirez. Yadira Ramirez. Christian Alexis Ramirez Estrada. Maria Belén Ramirez Saucedo. Crystal María Ramírez Secundino. Santiago Andrés Ramos Velázquez. Sebastián Alejandro Rames Velázquez. Zaid Ramos Reyes. Abigail Karen Rank. Maya Azul Rangel. Mason Reed Ratliff. Gabriel Valentino Raz. César Alberto Rebollar. Melanie Jory Rebollar. Danielle Joyce Reed. Angélica Rosario Reséndez. Ariana Ava Reséndez. Jamari Ray Reséndez Doroy. David Reina. Emily Reina. Carlos Reina Cuevas. Aubrey Ann Rhodes. Armando Ernesto Rivas Ramos. Armando Rivera Jr. Christian Paul Rivera. Kimberly Rivera. Jadira Rivera. Gala Daney Rivera Rodriguez. Cameron Wesley Robbins. Caden Sean Robbins. Alvin Alexander Robinson Jr. Gabriela Rodriguez de Paula. Alex Rodriguez. Andrew Rodriguez. Arlette Daney Rodriguez. Brianna Rodriguez. Heidi Giselle Rodriguez. Matthew Isaiah Rodriguez. Mitchell Steve Rodriguez. Olga Darling Rodriguez. Paula de Los Ángeles Rodriguez. Freddy Giancarlos Rodriguez Angulo. Joshua Rodriguez Beltrán. Osvaldo Rodriguez Cancino. Alexandra Rodriguez Padrón. Jocelyn Giselle Rodriguez Torres. Silvana Made Rodriguez Torres. Eliana Marie Rodriguez Sánchez. Aiden Emmanuel Rojas. Jaden Alejandro Rojas. Camila Nazareth Rojas Escalona. María Ángel Victoria Rojas Rangel. Adrian Roman. Esmeralda Venancio Romero. Kelsey Italy Romero. Sarah Valentina Ponderos Pérez. Brianna Saraí Rosales. Michelle Angeline Rosario. Brittany Rosas. Camila Rosas. Kamora Ann Roston. Lolita Aicha Rudon. Adrian Nate Ruelas. Xavier Alexander Ruiz. Bridgie Marcela Ruiz Mayorga. Maya Rubalcaba. María Angel Elizabeth Sabriego Velasco. Elizabeth Sabino. Alicia Janet Saidi. Jesús Israel Salgado Zarate. Stephanie Paula Salmerón Varela. Ethan David Salvador. John Rashid Galzote Salvador. Prince Zidrich Galzote Salvador. Stephanie Paula Sanabria Barrios. Brian Sanchez. Diego Sanchez. Jocelyn Sanchez. Josué Nathaniel Sanchez. Yareli Sanchez. Victoria Isabela Sánchez Labarca. Julissa Sanchez Bertiz. Gianni Sanders. Daniel Sandoval. Stephanie Nicole Sandoval. Gabriel Alexander Sandoval. Daphne Gerard Sam. Nayeli Sandoval Lopez. Boy Sin Sang. Boy Min Sang. Carla San Juan San Juan. Jeffrey Santian. Andy Lopez Santos. Kleber Santos. Eric Gabriel Santos Alvarez. Max Allen Santos Morales. Adriana Lisette Silva. Jonathan Perry Sida. Roger Daniel Sequera Barradas. Rebecca Lorraine Seeley. Daisy Segura. Giselle Lynn Secundino Cedillo. Hawa Yasin Sek. Daniel Enrique Seba Garcia. Ethan Miguel Scarborough. Jonathan Brian Savannah. Maria Fernanda Saucedo. Christian Daniel Saucedo. AJ Nicholas Saucedo. Nolvia Dayana Sarmiento. Rafael Sarayana. Dela Nicole Saravia. Leopoldo Santos Dominguez. Gabriel Germain Sinches. Camelia Zingerezon. Ozzy Ray Skipworth. John Guarin Slattery. Tyler Rashad Slaughter. Demetrix Dwayne Smith Jr. Kiara Aaliyah Smith. Landon Gage Smith. Rose Elaine Smith. Lala Blessing Smith. Jake Anthony Soliti. Bitsy Joali Solorzano. Abigail Minhee Son. Kaylee Alexis Soto Gibbs. Miguel Alejandro Soto Peña. Taj Dalen Starks. Preston Richard Steno. Michaela Danielle Stevenson. Alana Stevenson. Janaya Monet Strambler. Devon Dean Sublet. Rachel Sung Clay Tial. Samuel Jaden Sutcliffe. Zachary Daniel Swasey. Lamaya Lakisa Talley. Aiden Joseph Tange. Gabriel Jeremiah Tate. Israel Roberto Taylor. Maya Marie Tennyson. Kayla Michelle Terrell. Ellis Boynam Dang. Jenny Lal Cross Thang. Joseph Kung Ta Theng. Fei Thang. Xiang Lian Theng. Solomon Boy Hoop Thang. Roland Dot Kung Thanga. Elisa Bao Ta Thing. David Boy Tang Kling. Benjamin Fletcher Thomas. Orion Kesey Thompson. Zachary Ray Tillotson. Nicholas William Todd. Jose Luis Torrealba. Andres Torres. Arturo Torres. Ethan Benito Torres. Oliver Abraham Torres. Rubén Torres. Genesis Naomi Torres Oliva. Justin Ademar Toruno Duran. Edwin Treviso. Armanda Touch Turner. Tanya Milagro Torres Reyes. Troy Dean Upchurch. Victoria Isabel Urdaneta Parra. Leovani Jose Uribari Ramos. Roxanne Landín Ubaye. Talia Quinn Valdez. Tegan Cade Valdez. Armando Luis Valladares Méndez. Penelope Rain Valtierra. Alexander Jesse Valverde. Valeria Nicole Vargas Estrada. Joshua Vasquez. Jocelyn Jessica Vasquez. Oscar David Vasquez Blanco. Davion Rydell Vasquez Flowers. Angel Vasquez. Jonathan Jareth Vasquez. Caden Mateo Vasquez. Casey Vasquez. Jasmine Vega. Baldomero Vega Aguilar. Mayrin Lisbeth Velázquez Serpas. Angie Velázquez. Amy Daniel Velázquez. Jason Manuel Ventura. Ricky Antonio Vera Caldera. Leslie Bertiz. Jubeidi Janelli Bertiz. Carla Victoria Victoria. Diana Vianney Villafán Cervantes. Alfredo Villagómez Jr. Jacob Rene Villalobos. Luis Ángel Villanueva Rodríguez. Adrián Villarreal. Adriana Villarreal. Eduardo Villarreal Jr. Jacob Jamal Vincent. Vaughn Elliott Bonham. Caden Micah Voiles. Jaden Andrew Walker. Lakoya Simone Walker. Brajon Savannah Lee Walton. Zamaya Lene Ward. Cameron Alexander Washington. Michael Andre Washington Jr. Amari Deja Waters. Gabriel Sean Michael Webb. Corbin Dean Webster. George Benedict Werner. Lauren Elizabeth Whitaker. Kaylee Marie Whitaker. Ellie Mae Violet Duffy Whitehead. Amaya Angel Rochelle Williams. Cameron Alexander Williams. Dorian Rashawn Williams. Jaron Edward Williams. Mason James Williams. Rashawn David Williams. Reginald Williams Jr. Samaya Michelle Williams. Elena Leah Wilson. Alyssa Nicole Wilson. Jacaria Unique Wilson. Daniel James Whaler. Christopher Lamont Woods. Edwin Yael Gomez. Syra Yaxal Cho. Adriana Yegres Marcano. Heron Yu. Diana Paula Zamora Rivera. Jose Santos Zapata. Marina Zarco. Ni Tang Zing. Angel Jose Someta. Lady Sarai Antonio. Ladale Kent Brown. Mariano Wayne Bird. Vanessa Calixto. Christy Annette Gonzalez. Liana Kira Lachey Ford Ronquillo. Sorry. Eliza Oviedo. Emmanuel Eliomar Jimenez Chirinos. Michael Allen. Travion Morris. Christian Jackson. Chan Lian. Kevin Mercado. And Anthony David Zuniga.
Lewisville High School is rich with pride and tradition. You cannot understand farmer pride from the outside looking in, and you cannot explain it from the inside looking out. There's no other high school in the state of Texas like our Lewisville High School. After walking into our school for the first time, it did not take long for us to realize that farmer pride is a feeling that will stay with us for the rest of our lives.
Everyone has a favorite LHS tradition. We are thankful for the wonderful traditions that have been passed down to us through many generations of fighting farmers. As we leave our high school days behind and go our separate ways, we will continue to honor these traditions with pride. Now, as we become the newest additions to the Long Maroon Line, let's share a special farmer tradition on this day, our graduation day. Class of 2026, it is now time to move our tassels from the right to the left.
Some of my best memories of high school are the times after games when we would stand proud and hold up our L's. We then proceed to sing the school song. This song has united us in times of loss, times of sorrow, and times of joy.
It unites us with 129 years of students that were here before us. The lyrics speak of a school that stands above all others. Our school, Lewisville High School. Today, we sing the song at a time of celebration. The class of 2026 will never again sing this song together. So for today, let's sing it better than we have ever sung it before. Fellow farmers, please stand for the singing of the school song. I'm so cute.
This concludes the graduation of the distinguished class of 2026. Good luck in all of your future endeavors, and remember, we will always be connected by the long maroon line that unites us as fighting farmers. Goodbye, class of 2026. We did it!
Thank you.